Hi, my name is Tansey. I'm 11 years old. I'm a sponsored skater, and today I'm going to teach you how to get the right board set up for you. Not for me, not for him, but for you. I am a team rider for Daville, and we are at Daville here today, but none of these I am sponsored by. They're just props. So I'm not trying to sell you any of these. Now, you could pick from them, but you don't have to. There's a million brands that you could pick from. I'm just trying to help you get the right board set up for you. So for now, we're going to talk about the deck. Now, there are a bunch of different types of decks, but we're going to start off with the most common and what you should do if you're a beginner, the popsicle deck. The popsicle deck has two concaves on nose and tail, and you can also pick from any graphic you want, so you don't have to worry about that much. Now, there are other decks too that have different shapes. This is a hammerhead. It's pretty old school, and you can see it looks totally different from the popsicle, but we're not going to be using that today. This is about in the middle of a hammerhead and a popsicle. You can see it doesn't have as big of a tail and as big as a nose. It's just about in the middle, but we're also not going to be using this. We're going to be using the popsicle. We're going to talk about the right deck size for you. Now, a lot of people think it's supposed to be the type of shoe size you have for the deck. That is completely untrue. You need to focus on what type of skater you want to be, because that's what helps with the deck. There's a lot of different types of skaters: vert skating, street skating, bowl skating, and a bunch more. So we're going to find the right deck size for you. Now, if you want to be a street skater, you're going to want to have a 775. This is an 8, but we're going to work with a 775. 8 is bigger, and 775 is smaller. Now, a 775, it's really good to work with because it's small, so you can flip faster, pop higher, and learn better, because it's super small and it's pretty controllable. What is the size of a deck? Well, the size of a deck basically just means the length of the side to side. Now, this, I have a ruler, so I can tell it's an 8. Now, some will be 825, some will be 775. You just gotta see. Normally, they will have a sticker when you're shopping for one, and if they have a 775, you'll see it. If you want to become a park skater, then you're probably going to want an 8 or an 825, anywhere in between there. An 8 and an 825 will be good because park has street and ramps. So if you want to carve around a bowl, you can use 825 and 8 are perfect for it. If you want to hit a rail, 8 and 825 are perfect for it. It's just in the middle and it's perfect. So if you're strictly a bowl or vert skater, very similar constructions, you might want to have an 8.5 to an 825. Now, that is because when you're skating bowl or vert, you want to have kind of a big board so you can carve and like rock to fakie, and you have a big board so you can see it, and it's also about airs, so you want it to be a big target for when you go up high in the air. Now that we talked about the deck shape and size, we're going to move on to the grip tape. Now, there are a bunch of colors and, well, things on the deck. Some people like plain black, and some people like a lot of color. Some people just like one color. Now, I like a little bit of color and a little not, because skating is an art. It's just an art. It's like an extension to your personality. That's what I love about skateboarding. Now, the grip tape is not about what it looks like, it's also about the color and the grippiness. The grippiness and stickiness doesn't mean like glue sticky, it means rough, just like sandpaper. There's soft sandpaper and there's really rough sandpaper. Like, this is kind of medium, but this is really rough. Now, rough normally goes with the vert and bowl because you really want to stick to your deck when you're flying up high in the bowl and vert. But Medium and soft is good for street skating because you can move your feet around a lot, which you need to do in skateboarding with softer grip tape. Oh, and by the way, the rougher the grip tape, the more it's going to ruin your shoes. Well, we talked about the decks and the grip tape, and make sure to follow us on our next adventure with our deck setup with the trucks, bearings, and wheels. Guys, there's an adventure waiting for you right outside those doors, so turn off these screens and go out there. But before you go, make sure to smash that like button, and if you like our videos, subscribe. Stay rad, guys.